Alright, today's lesson is going to be comparing decimals. So, for a starter, say the 8 times table backwards starting from 12 times 8. So have a real think about what 12 times 8 is. If you partition 12 into 10 and 2, you can work out what 10 lots of 8 are and 2 lots of 8 are and add that together. We'll start from that and then see if you can count backwards from that. And you might want to pause the video. I'm going to crack on. Now, first of all, what is each decimal shown here, and then can you compare the numbers using a greater than, less than or equal to sign? Have a quick look at these. You've got 3 ones there, and you've got 0 tenths, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hundredths, and then is that greater than, less than or equal to this number which has 3 ones? Oh, that's the same. This one has 1 tenth, and this one has 100. So therefore, as you're all shouting out at your computer screens, 3.04 is less than 3.11. And I've missed that bit of writing off the bottom, but you can see it. Have a crack at this one. I'm thinking about comparing these decimals shown in these place value grids. So this time, it's getting a bit tricky. You've got 2 ones and you've got, goodness gracious, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tenths, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 hundredths. So what is that as in digits, if you were to write that out? And you've got 2 ones, that's the same, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Be easier if we'd drawn it in some sort of array to be able to see it, but hey. And then there's 200. So you might want to first start out by thinking about what these digits are going to be, and then think, is it more than, less than, or equal to? And if you think it's greater than, you are correct. Well done. It's 2.94 is greater than 2.92, because as you can see here, they're the same, and then it's the hundredths column where the difference is. So now, have a quick crack at this. This is what, again, normally in class would do something like a think, pair, share, but we haven't got anyone really to pair with or share with. So have a think, maybe pause the video, jot that down on a piece of paper, see what the answers are. I'm just going to crack on. 3, 2, 1. Yep. 5.54 is less than 5.72. And then this one, this is the tricky one here. Got to make sure you count properly. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 7.3, and this one is 7.36, whereas this one is 7.35. Right, so this is a bit of an example in my model to you. How could the second place value chart be completed so that the statement comes true? So here we've got 1, 2, 3 ones. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hundredths. So the number would be 3.05. And this is greater than this number. Now this is where there's any number of things you could do in this point. You've just got to pick something that is greater than this one is greater than. You could do the same and just remove some of the things. Have a think what you might do. We went for this example. I've just realised I didn't show the answer there. That's a shame. No, there you go. Well, you could try this one. Use the same counters, the same amount of counters. It's always slick with Mr. Dooley's lessons. Have a go at that. You might want to pause the video. I mean, come on, Mr. Dooley. Try this you. Clearly, I was running out of time when I was putting this together. Sorry about that. There you go. There's another one there. And just for the example, and then here have you got some talking time. I'm just going to crack through with this. What would you put in those ones? What was the symbol be in those ones? You might want to draw it out. what would that missing digit be to make that one 3.41? What would the missing digit be in that one? And here we go. The final one. I'm starting to panic thinking I hadn't done this. Here is the main part of the lesson. This is a task that you all need to definitely do in your books. So pick some numbers, you know the general score, green, orange, red or black as a challenge. Start off, it might help if you were to show these in place value charts. If you're stuck, that's one strategy you could use. But you can put in the sign there, less than, greater than or equal to, where these signs are here. Or in this one, you can fill in what the missing digits could be. There's probably different options that could go in there. What are the missing digits that go in there? And as in the previous lesson, there are some challenge slides afterwards. If you go onto our Google Classroom, you can spot some of these challenge slides, and then a little bit of a true or false game you can play there at the end. Cheerio, have a wonderful day, see you later.